with friends. Hello and welcome again to another episode of A Dude Plays. Today I'm playing some PlayStation 1 games with my buddy Mark. Say hello, Mark.
Hello.
Some of you may remember it. It's a pretty early PlayStation 1 game. I haven't played it in probably close to 10 years. Do you remember this game, Mark?
I played the other ones, but I don't think I ever played this one. But I think I had...
Do you have fond memories of the ones you did play?
Yes, I do. I was very good at them, but now that I look back on it, I feel like I just wasted my youth on Crash Bandicoot. But...
So this is probably gonna look better than it did on PlayStation 1 because the emulator's upscaling all the polygons.
It's kind of funny how back then I probably thought these graphics were just amazing, and now that I look at it, they're pretty awful.
That's a lot of really sharp angles.
Yeah. Kind of like Nintendo 64 graphics.
Yeah, they were contemporaries, the PlayStation 1 and the N64.
They were in battle with one another.
Indeed.
Xbox hadn't made his...
I miss if I could say anything good about this era of games, I miss like the mascot of a company.
Yeah, they need to bring that back. I mean, Nintendo still has Mario.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
They've stayed strong.
But this was Sony's guy, and then Microsoft was trying for Xbox. They were trying to do a guy called Blinks the cat, but nobody gave a shit about him.
No, I don't know why you would. Mario has charm.
He is. He's a charming guy. He's got a mustache, and he's a blue collar kind of guy.
Yeah.
He plums.
He identifies with the working class people who play the game, because all of a sudden everyone's dad became cooler when Mario showed up, because everyone's dad was a plumber back then.
Did you had a Nintendo or a Genesis or both?
I just had a Sega.
I was always jealous. Me too. I was jealous of like the Nintendo children.
I know all of my friends had Super Nintendo, and so I can't relate to anything that they would talk about the Super Nintendo Mario Kart, but the only Mario Kart I know is Mario Kart 64. I'm going left.
People like those kart games. I could never get into them.
No, I was really good at the Nintendo 64 and the game, whatever the next one was, the GameCube. Oop.
There's always one or two for every time Nintendo puts out a console, they always put out one or two kart racer games, right?
Yeah. Apparently at Comics Con they showed off a new Mario Kart, or they did it at E3, and everyone's really excited about it.
Do you ever go to one of those in E3?
No.
Do you ever wanna?
Yeah, I'd go. Why not?
It's supposed to be cool.
I'm not too into video games, so...
Oh, you go to Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, I go to the Comics Con.
I always hear about that's less and less becoming about comics.
Yeah.
You have an opinion on that?
I really don't care.
I think it's lame. 'Cause it's called Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Comic convention.
Comics are still there. It's, movies and television, which I like both of those things, so it's not like I lost a whole lot.
Yeah. I remember those boxes.
Oh, man.
So do you think this holds up?
No. Do you think so? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think these games are too popular anymore. Right?
Yeah, I think if people go back, they're probably playing other stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe like this era just hasn't hit its stride, because like going to like Nintendo or Super Nintendo, that's real popular.
Yeah.
But people aren't going back to this yet. I think it probably needs some time still.
I think everyone's still high on the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Everyone has a Call of Duty, I guess, that they feel they need to, you know, to figure out before they...
You need to shoot mans?
Yeah, before they come back to Crash Bandicooting.
Cause there's like a cycle, right? Like, first Final became popular, and now like there's a couple like indie record labels that that do tape now, like cassette tapes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that records are still really popular. It seems more so than like now everybody's like, well, we came out with a record.
Yeah. All the bands are doing vinyl again.
This is Jack White. Jack White's doing crazy records.
He has his own like tape recording setup too, which is really cool.
His own, like, specifically to him?
No, I think it's like manufactured equipment, like existing equipment, but it's he records analog tape.
I wonder what it's like to be Jack White.
Probably pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And also really, he looks like he's a bummer.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever want to hang out with him. He doesn't seem like he'd be that much fun to hang out with. Although I'm sure I'm pretty convinced he's a vampire. Right? I've never seen a man just stay that pale.
Did you hear about
Does he age? Or does he look the same since...
I don't think he's as fit as he once was. You wouldn't call him fat, but he's
plumping up.
He's getting pudgish. Pudgish. I wouldn't even say plumping up. There's an amount of pudge. But he used to look real fit before.
What happened? Oh.
You got a bonus round.
I thought I got stung by a bee.
I don't remember this.
I do not either. But I guess I never played it, so why would I?
So hot.
What? Huh.
Gotta insert our memory card.
Oh. I like that we have the... You remember passwords? That's how... Because there weren't save points at that point. You just had to... And you'd get codes to continue playing. What?
I remember that. Did you play Beavis and Butthead for Sega Genesis?
No.
Oh man, you're missing out. I'll cancel one of the PlayStation games and we'll play Beavis and Butthead instead.
I think my favorite Sega game was Maximum Carnage.
That game is so rad.
I beat up so many people in Maximum Carnage.
Did you ever get to Carnage to fight him?
Damn, I'm not that good at this game. Yeah, I beat that game. You know,
man.
another great game was Streets of Rage 2.
That game had awesome music.
Yeah, I have the soundtrack for it, which I listen to in my headphones when nobody's around, because I don't want to get caught listening to the Streets of Rage 2.
Does it make you want to fight people?
Yeah, pretty badly. I'll go outside and just start looking for trouble.
That game is rad.
Yeah.
But I think
Do I have to hop over the wall, or did I just do the same thing? No. Okay.
I'm not sure. No, this is different.
Up. 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 I know what I'm doing wrong here. I think what I really liked about these games was there was not that much thought involved.
It's like watching a reality TV show.
Yeah. Oh man. Everyone who's watching this is gonna realize how stupid I am.
I think Mario probably watches a lot of reality TV.
Oh yeah, I mean, because if Mario lived anywhere, it was New Jersey. Luigi, I'm sure, dropped out of the plumbing business soon after Mario 3 or whenever, and opened up a pizza business. And once that got settled, then he was like, I'm gonna start hanging out with Mario again.
I can imagine Mario.
Which is why he was gone from all those games.
Oh, from like the first couple?
Yeah, like Mario 64.
Oh, he wasn't in that, right?
Yeah.
Man. That's almost as bad as like being the drummer that got kicked out of the Beatles before they hit it big.
Oh yeah. How pissed would you be if you were that guy? I would feel so upset. Did you see that comic book that came out by shoot, what's his name? Andrew something? About the fifth Beatle?
It's it's like about him, like a
yeah, I think it's about Brian Epstein or George Martin.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a really good looking book.
Is it out yet, or?
Yeah, it's nominated for a bunch of awards.
Yeah, I might check that out. Is that something you saw at Comic-Con?
I didn't see it there, but it came out before Comic-Con, like a few months before. Probably should have hopped on that guy. Do you remember when you would play games and you would try to get 100% on everything? Oh, I got strong-armed by that lady. You try to get 100% on everything, and now, like, oh man, how many people do you think got 100% on this, like made a point to, and now they go back and play it, and it seems kind of embarrassing?
I'm gonna say percent-wise, maybe 5% that actually did it. And then everyone else, I think maybe there's a good 30% that's like, I'm not sure how you approach that problem of like wanting to get 100%. I always went in strong. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get every single thing in this game. And as soon as I miss something,
you're like,
I'm
well,
like,
there goes that.
Yeah, I guess I'll just play the fun way, because it's not fun trying to get 100%.
No, I feel like Grand Theft Auto is the game that everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna get 100%, and then you know, in the end, like, no one wants to find 1,000 doves in the city, like the fake city, so they just decide, well, you know, gonna steal cars and fly the plane around and do whatever.
A lot of that stuff, GTA especially, just seemed real daunting. Like, I don't want to start that task.
I tried to do it with Red Dead Redemption and then realized it's just way funner to kidnap women and tie them to the train tracks.
Did you ever get any of those sweet glitches where it's like a donkey lady or flying people?
No.
Those glitches are amazing.
I didn't beat the game, but I got to Mexico. Like where you take the boat into Mexico or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, he got away from whatever he was running from. So
that's where you would have written the ending?
Yeah. Like, he's, instead of the whole, like, I'm trying to find my son, I was like, well, at least I outran my son who was hunting me.
That game does have a really, really great ending, though.
That's what I've heard.
You should get back into that one.
Well, I just finished the second... Damn. I just finished the second season of Sons of Anarchy. Well, I didn't finish the second season. But I don't think the show is that good.
Do you hate watch it?
Yeah, kinda. But there's a part where they try to assassinate Henry Rollins, and he's speaking at his church. Because Henry Rollins is like some crazy skinhead Christian guy.
Yeah.
And so they break into the church with all their guns to try and shoot Henry Rollins, but Henry Rollins is too smart for him. So what Rollins does is kind of the cops get called, I think, somehow. And they all get arrested, except for the one guy that I like.
Is it the main one?
No, I think the main guy's terrible. But the guy who was in The Lady Killers, and he was in Remember the Titans, he's like the star quarterback. Yeah, that was really cool.
Is a guy with a scar on his face?
No. It's a guy, he's like a meathead guy. He's in the show, his name's Opie.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a beard, but he sees them all get arrested. And so, to me, that was the end of the show. Like, Henry Rollins won. Everyone got arrested. And then, like, Opie saw all his friends get arrested, and he was like, you know what? This isn't the life for me. I need to turn my life around and raise my family. And so he lives happily ever after. Like, that's the end of the show. It's like...
That'd be a cool, like, series to start. Like, this is where it should have ended.
Yeah. Because everything in that show seems to be just running out of happy convenience, and that's the most happily convenient thing I could think of.
Oh, shit. I think we'll end on this. This will be a good ending spot.
Okay. I'm gonna need that. Oh, wait. Should probably go grab that. All the lives I've thrown away on this.
For not liking it so much, you seem to be pretty good at this game.
I don't think it's that hard to be that good at these types of games, though, is it? Although, yeah.
Well,
alright,
checkpoint.
Oh no. Things are getting complicated.
Oh, man.
What PlayStation game did I really like?
Oh!
I know a lot of my friends got really into Gran Turismo, which I didn't because it's
I was
just
so psyched on Gran Turismo.
the realistic car racing game.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would do things to their cars that I had no idea about.
Yeah. Like, replacing the flywheel.
Yeah. Getting oil changes.
Yeah.
Was that in the original
Yeah, it
Gran
was.
Turismo? Where you had to change your oil?
Because if you own a car and you'd race it a lot, the performance would degrade, and then you can get it back up to snuff by changing the oil.
So that's like, it's too realistic. I don't like games that get too realistic. Because if I'm playing a game, I don't want to take my car to get an oil change.
Yeah.
You know? Do I end it here? Or?
Yeah, we'll end it here. Well, thank you for playing with me today, Mark.
Or no, are we playing other games?
Yeah, this is I stagger. I'm letting the viewer into the secret now. I staggered the releases, record a bunch on one day. So we're gonna do tomorrow's video now.
Oh, okay.
Or Tuesday's video.
All right. Well.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Sorry, I ruined your secret.
It's all right.
You could just cut around it, I guess.
No, that's all right.
All right.